All right, 1997, BC 24. The Taylor series for sine about x equals 0 is, and they actually give you the Taylor series representation for sine. If f is a function such that f prime of x is sine of x squared, then the coefficient of x to the 7th in the Taylor series for f of x about x equals 0 is what? All right, so we start out here knowing that if sine of x is equal to x minus x to the third over 3 factorial plus x to the 5th over 5 factorial, etc. If that's true, and we know that sine of x squared would be x squared, we're just going to replace all the x's with x squares, minus x to the 6th over 3 factorial plus x to the 10th over 5 factorial, etc. So we know that, and this is equal to f prime of x. Then f of x should really be the integral of f prime of x. And what we're going to do then is take the term-by-term integral of sine of x squared, of the series of sine of x squared. So we're going to get x to the third over 3, and then we have minus x to the 7th over 7 times 3 factorial. And all we're looking for is the coefficient of the x to the 7th term. So the coefficient of the x to the 7th term is just this 1 over 7 times 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 6. 1 over 7 times 6 is 1 over 42. And it happens to be negative here. So our final answer is, so this would be a negative, is negative 1 over 42. Of course, x to the 7th, and we're just looking for the coefficient. So the answer there would be D. So this is an important series strategy, a couple of important series strategies in this problem. The first one is to get from sine of x to sine of x squared, quantity x squared. All we have to do is replace all the x's in the sine of x series with x squares, and we have sine of quantity x squared. Then, since that is f prime of x, if we want to get to f of x, we're going to need to take the term-by-term integral of a series, especially particularly the sine of quantity x squared series. So we do that, and we end up with an x to the 7th term that has a coefficient of negative 1 over 7 times 3 factorial, which is negative 1 over 42, and that's what we're looking for here, is the coefficient of x to the 7th. All right, so that'll do it for this one.